Do you want to know what the hot stock picks are for this week? Hey everyone, I'm David Diaz, your host for today on Stock Market Tips, your secrets to success in the stock market. Hope you're having a great evening today, Sunday. It was fantastic. We went to the park. There were a lot of people in the park, more than, pretty much what I expected last week, because people are just starting to get a little bit tired of being home, a little bit stressed out, and it's about that time to go and get some fresh air. So we found a lot of people in the park, and I'm expecting it that this week it's gonna increase as we're getting ready to have our exit strategy implemented by the government, those authorities that are above us in deciding these types of situations, and as well as the doctors that are involved in this type of situation. But all I can say is, believe it, it's gonna get better. There is possibilities going to exist from today onward, all right? So stop listening to all this fear. I'm here to sell you on possibilities, not fear. Fear can create possibilities, but don't take possibilities as the last possible opportunity in your life, because it's not an opportunity. It's not an opportunity. It's actually creating havoc for a lot of people. It's creating stress. It's creating anxiety. It's creating a lot of unbelievable negative talk about not being able to survive, not being able to go back to work. Well, if that's the case, then lucky you. Congratulations if you're not able to go back to work. Why? Because eventually you're going to wind up in something better, somewhere where you can get better income, probably surrounded by people who care, probably surrounded by people who want you to excel. So that's why we're here, because we want you to excel with us. See, this is the last week that I'm going live. I'm going to be providing recording from here onward. I'm going to be able to give you some of these stock market tips, but through the recordings that I'm going to be doing. And I want to make sure that you're aware that this is happening. Why? Because I've been giving you what I pay for, an arm and a leg, for free. And I like to be able to be more respectful of those who are in my group, who are getting this information on a paid basis. And I've told them I'm going to give this for free because I know there are a lot of people out there who don't know what to do. So that's why I'm here, is because I provide educational material. And on this platform, on a live basis, it's entertainment purposes and educational material, as well as providing you with my own watch lists and stocks that I'm going to be investing in on this week, as well as some of the stocks that I'm invested already throughout this week. So that way you'd be able to make some judgments in reference to where it's viable to invest from someone who has experience on investing. Now, I may not be the highest level of expert out there, but I do have some experience. I've built it up over the years, and I know that the advice I'm giving out there works, because people are coming on to these lives and then afterwards thanking me for the advice, because they've made some money as well as I've made some money. So if you're making money, isn't it worthwhile to just hear it from you and just say thank you? Well, it's up to you. You have the last word on that. But anyhow, there are some stocks I've been watching, I've been researching, and I've been going over for the last few days. And last night I mentioned one or two of these stocks. And I wanted to start out with those stocks because those are the ones that I'm already invested in, and I think you should know about them as well. So one of them is Boeing. Boeing is a high price stock. I'm not going to kid you. When I purchased it, it was $126. And Friday it went up to $129. So that means I got $3 a share. So if you have 100 shares, you have $300 already. I don't know if that's a lot of money for you. It's not my goal. My goal is to make much more than that. But it's a stock that's going to go up. Why? Because it's way undervalued. It's valued at 60% below its rate. And analysts are saying that it's going to go up to 180 from 126. So if you invest early, you should be able to make $5, $10, $20 a share. So guess again. That's a hot stock for me. I believe in it, and that's why I've invested. These are some of the funds that I have for long-term investments, and that's why I've put them in Boeing, BA. It's the ticker symbol. B as in boy, A as in apple. Another stock that I'm invested for long-term is JetBlue. JetBlue I have purchased at $9 a share, and I'm going to be in there until it reaches $12 to $15 a share. You don't have to be there that long, right? But as long as you're making some money, that's the goal. My goal and some of my money is for the long term, and another part of my money is for the short term. Why? Because in the short term, you make more returns. You can make anywhere from 5, 10, 20%, even 30% returns if you know where to invest. And these stocks that I'm giving you, this is my watch list. Another stock that I'm invested in is Glue, Gluu. Why have I invested in them? Because they create applications for your smartphones. And one of the hot sectors right now during this coronavirus is people are attached closely to their cell phones, just like we are. I'm attached to my cell phones right now giving this live, and you're attached to your cell phones listening to me. So I thank you for this opportunity, because you've created an opportunity for both of us. Whoops, I just dropped my watch list. So you're going to give me a second here while I have to go down and get it. Give me a second here. All right, here we go. There, my camera flipped to the side as well. Wow, what a day. Give me a second here. All right. So here we go. So Glue Mobile has had its earnings call last week, and it did very well. As a matter of fact, we had one celebrity by the name of Kardashian who signed up with Glue Mobile. And I know a lot of people who follow Kim Kardashian signed up for Glue Mobile, and Glue Mobile has gone from, I believe it was $8 when I purchased, to now well over $10.40 or somewhere around that. So it was upgraded by an analyst on Friday afternoon that the original target was to go up to 9, then to 10, then to 11, now to 11.50. I'm gonna hold out until it gets to the 11, mid 11 or so. You don't have to hold out that long. Why? Because stocks can go up and they can come down quickly. These stocks, as long as you're making a return, you should jump in and out. Although Glue for the long term, I recommend it because I know that they're going to make money with Kim Kardashian, who signed up with them. All right. So another stock that I'm invested in is GE. GE, there was an investor who came out yesterday, I believe it was, and said that he has a bet that GE is going to go from $5 to $10 in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I believe it. I believe it. I knew this before he even said it. I'd say a lot of us knew this because GE is a powerful company. It has 100 plus years, about 126 years in existence, and it's not going to go anywhere. We know it's going to come back. We know it's going to bring possibilities for you and for me. It's not going to create fear, all right? So GE, I'm invested in it for the next 2 to 3 weeks. I believe it's going to go from $5 to 10, just like this expert came out, investor that came out, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, but I've been invested in GE for at least the last few weeks, and I know it's going to go up. So expect it to go up. Another stock that I'm expecting to go up within the next 2 to 3 weeks is XSPA, known as XSPA, Express Spa. That's what it's called. XSPA. Why have I invested in XSPA? It's a penny stock. It's worth about 40 cents a share, 47 cents a share. However, they provide massages at the airports, at about 59 airport locations, or different locations in general, because I don't know if they're all located in airports, but they're looking to be able to handle those scanners, those temperature scanners at the airports, and in government buildings. So that's big, that's huge. Why? Because this is not going away anytime soon, in the sense that they want to make certain that no one brings in an illness to a high alert area, areas that are controlled by the government, that are, that they want to prevent risk from getting people infected or ill from other ailments. Because all of a sudden, people stop dying from heart attacks, cancer, diabetes, asthma, and they're all being blamed for being killed by this coronavirus. I don't know. I don't know the details behind that. I haven't seen the news in reference to that, but that's all I hear. People don't die from anything else. It's unbelievable, but that's what's happening. Maybe there's some advances that these hospitals are having. Maybe they get money for people that die from the government. Why? Because everybody else is shut down. I mean, this is, call it a conspiracy theory. I'm just taking a guess. I don't know if this is true or not, but the reality is I invest in information. I invest in what's happening throughout this week. So the next 5 or 6 stocks that I'm going to give you is because there's huge information coming out. All right? And these stocks are going to have an opportunity to go up because the news is going to affect it even more. Now, these 2 stocks that I'm going to mention right now, it's in reference to the cannabis industry, the weed industry, the legal cannabis industry. The weed industry or the cannabis industry has gone up. I don't remember what the amount is, but the amount of sales is like 600%. They have shot up, but the stocks don't reflect. Most stocks don't reflect that in their pricing, and that's why I'm going to give you these stocks. But before I give you this first stock, this first cannabis stock, I want you to be aware that tomorrow, this stock is going to have what's known as a reverse split. What's a reverse split? All I can tell you is this. It's valued at 66 cents per share. And tomorrow you're going to see it go up to at least $7.20. You're going to see that happen. Once that happens, the stock will most probably go down within the first 15 to 20 minutes of the stock market open. And then you should invest in it. Did you hear that? You want me to repeat that again? The stock that I'm going to mention right now, it's worth 66 cents, all right? But tomorrow morning, that stock is going to be worth, instead of 66, it's going to be worth about $7.20 or so. Within the first 15 to 20 minutes of the stock market open, it's going to go down. And when it goes down, that's the best time to purchase. Why? Within the next, by Wednesday, there's going to be news coming out of this stock. And that stock is going to go up somewhere between $8 and $10. I could be wrong, but this is my bet. I believe that stock is going to go up to $8 to $10. So if you purchase it, if it comes out and starts at $7.20 and you purchase it at $6, at $6.50, at $6.75, buy it. Buy it. Hold it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I have been known to be wrong. I'm not perfect. All right? But from the research that I've done, from the information that's out there, this stock is scheduled to go up from anywhere from $8 to $10. I mean, think about this. Am I making money on you right now, giving you this free information? Not yet. But I know that if you make money on some of my watch lists, I know you're going to come back or you're going to send people my way. Because that's how this works. We're a network. We work as a team, and teams help each other out. I have one of my students that I'm going to give you some information on a stock that he gave me on Friday. And on Friday, I was like, wow, this is amazing. So be prepared for that one as well. So the next cannabis stock is C as in Charlie, G as in George, C as in Charlie. It's called Canopy Growth. Cannabis, I believe it's the last C. Canopy Growth is worth $15.34. All right? This stock is scheduled to have something big happen in reference to news by the 24th or 25th of this month, May 24th or 25. So if you don't want to buy it tomorrow or the next day and you want to watch it, see it. Maybe it'll go down a little bit. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't go down a little bit. I suggest that if you have the money to invest, put some money in. You don't have to put it all in. Maybe buy 100 shares, 300 shares, 500 shares. Buy a small amount, hold it, and then as you see it progress, maybe it drops a little, maybe it goes up a little, then you add a little bit more. Because that way you have your investment throughout the prospectus of this possibility of these two stocks. So again, for tomorrow, ACB, A is in Apple, C is in Charlie, B is in boy. That's going to go around $7.20. On Friday was 66 cents. So just be aware of that one. And the other one is CGC. These are my two cannabis picks. Now the next stocks are in reference to cruise lines. Cruise lines are big talk this week. They have also shot up a few 100% in reference to people purchasing their deals to get on a cruise line. Why? Because you're away from everybody else and you're having fun and it's all inclusive. And some people swear by these cruise lines. They say that you get a better deal being on these cruise ships for many weeks. It's cheaper than to go out to a restaurant 3 times a day. So that's what they say. I haven't been on a cruise ship, but this is what I've read, and I believe that this information is not far from the truth. So what are my picks in reference to these? Number 1 is NCLH, Norwegian Cruise Line. I don't know what the H stands for. I forgot. Sorry. I'm not that great. Norwegian Cruise Line. It's worth $12.43. Expect this stock to go up by Thursday. Thursday, I'm expecting it to go up. Maybe even Friday. I don't know. I don't like to hold out stocks for extensive amount of time, but these are stocks that are going to go up. Norwegian Cruise Line is normally valued at $30 a share. Whoa, and it's down to $12 a share. So you've got a way of making money there. What do I suggest? If you purchase in at $12.43, maybe it'll go down a bit on Monday. Purchase some of it. Wait Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, it's going to go up. So you get it before it goes up, all right? It's going to go up. Believe me, it's going to go up. Don't wait until it goes up all the way to the top. If you see that you've gained some money and you're happy with your returns, get out. For me, what makes me happy? 10, 20%. So what's 10 to 20% for Norwegian Cruise Line? It's $1.20, $1.25 on top of the $12.43. So that would make it $13.68. Cool? Cool. Just so you have an idea, I believe this stock is going to go up to 14 or 15 by Friday. I could be wrong, but that's where my watch list lies. The next stock is CCL, Carnival Cruise Lines. Carnival Cruise Lines is also another stock that has been getting a lot of people purchasing into their programs, which are starting out in August here in the US, and I believe they started out elsewhere in Europe and wherever they're opening. And people are anxious to get on these cruise ships. Are you anxious? Come on. Everybody wants to go on vacation. I'm anxious to go on vacation. My family's anxious to go on vacation. My little daughter tells me, when are we getting on the plane? When are we getting on the plane? She doesn't speak much, but she tells me, when are we getting on the plane? Yeah. So that's another story, by the way. So be aware. Those are stocks to invest in. Another stock that is going to have powerful news tomorrow, and I suggest you jumping in early, is Inovio Pharmaceuticals. What's the ticker symbol for that? INO. INO. Some of my students were anxious to invest in this stock, and I told them to jump in, and I told them to jump out. Perfect timing when we jumped in and jumped out. As we were jumping in, it went up, and as we were jumping out, it went down. So it went down to $9. Now it's valued at $10.86. I expect Inovio to go up. Why? Because Bill Gates is invested in it. However, this is how I weigh Inovio. Inovio is a tricky one. Why? Because there's a lawsuit pending on Inovio. I don't know the full details. I saw the details. I read about it. But there's a lawsuit pending on Inovio Pharmaceuticals. But I know that because Bill Gates invested in Inovio, Bill Gates Foundation, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation gave him a $5 million grant a few weeks ago, about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I believe I mentioned it in one of my lives. And I believe this is going to come out as news tomorrow because this increases their revenue for this quarter. So that means that their amounts are going to shoot up. I recommend going in sticking in. I believe this stock should go up to at least 13 or 14. Some people say it's going to go up to 18 by August. I believe it's going to go up. I don't know how far. This stock is going to go up. People like it, especially since Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is invested in them. So I have, let's see how many more stocks I can give you. Oh, so I want to give you the stock that one of my students, this was Dequan Sutherland. He's probably connected right now. So Dequan, kudos to you, because this stock came across my mind and my watch to see what it was doing because of you. So thank you, Dequan. The name of this stock is Vuzi, V-U-Z-I, V-U-Z-I. It's a stock that can go up and down very quickly. So this is only for those people who are going to watch, sit down and watch the stock. This is a fast in and out stock. It was worth, at the end of the day on Friday, $2.58. After hours, it went up to $2.76. So it's probably going to open up at around $2.58 or so on Monday morning. So there's going to be news coming out on this stock tomorrow as well. Good news, because this is one of those technology stocks. They're making applications that are worthwhile. And their stock shot up on Friday. So guess what? I'm expecting a second green day, meaning we're going to make some money tomorrow on this stock. $2.58 or so it's worth. So get ready, get set. These are the stocks you're going to be watching. And one more stock, because everybody's thinking about vacation, whether they're going on vacation or not. This is a stock that's worthwhile as well. PLYA. In Spanish, it's known as playa, which means beach. And I know many of you know what that means because you've gone to these resorts. Playa, P-L-Y-A. That's another stock that's worthy to invest. It's been having a lot of people going in to invest in it. It's worth $2.05 a share. $2.05 a share. Tomorrow, there's going to be news as well on this stock. So you've got plenty to pick from. Why have I given you many stocks? Because these are what's on my watch list. What else do you want me to do? Keep quiet, not tell you? It's up to you. Which one do you want to invest? Some of these stocks will go way up. Some of these stocks will go up a little bit. It doesn't matter, because if you're making progress, I'm selling you on possibilities. What other better way can I tell you than to take advantage of the fear that was created through this COVID-19? Take advantage of it, because there's always possibility on creating deeper pockets for you and for your family. All right? Until the next time, I should be having a live tomorrow night. If not, I'll make a recording and let you know how we did at the end of the day. Have a great evening. Thank you, everyone. And this is David Diaz, CEO David Diaz. If you need to contact me, send me an email, ceodaviddiaz@gmail.com. And I'll send you my information so that we can get a one-on-one conversation going. Thank you all. Have a great evening. And until tomorrow night.